Hey, welcome everybody. I'm doing my video review for the CBCS grading company. If you didn't know this already, I am going to be submitting books to each company, the four big ones, and I'm just going to kind of share my experience with you guys. So here it goes. I'm going to say I pre-graded these. This is what I thought it was going to be, and then I'll tell you what it ended up being. So first one I submitted was an Outcast number 1. I thought it would get a 9.7. I don't even know if that's a real score. I ended up getting a 9.8. Beautiful book. I couldn't find a flaw with it. One of the corners was like a little bit, barely worn. So a 9.8 from everything I've read. Seemed like a totally legit score. So that's the first one. Now it's for sale, by the way, because I don't have any attachment to it. I just sent it in because I thought it'd be a cool book and a book people were interested in, so I did it. Next one I sent in was Adventures of Superman, 9.8. That's jock art on the cover. This story doesn't matter at all. It's a really cool cover. I couldn't find a single thing wrong with this. I predicted it would score a 9.8, and it did. So again, I think that's obviously a good score. The next one I got for me, it's a Miss Marvel number 1. You can see the red label, first print, 9.6. First, Kamala Khan. I always screw up her name, but 9.6, good shape. And the last one, this was like you might think this is dumb, but this is like my prize submission. I thought this would be a 9.8. Got a 9.6. So I misread that one. Just got it wrong. 9.6 is still a good grade, and I totally see why. Yeah. Obviously, you could be a little disappointed there. So I'm going to go over a couple things. Area number 1, grading accuracy. I thought this company graded pretty accurately. Now, again, I'm new to comics, so some of you guys out there might be like, oh, he doesn't know anything. And you're right. I read the Overstreet Guide. I went through it. And what I thought was the best grade, I thought they were pretty on it. I sent books that I thought would score very high, and they did. So, in my opinion, the grading accuracy was pretty good. The second category is time. The time with this was horrific. Now, you guys that have been doing this forever, maybe this is short, but I submitted these books January 26th, and they got back to my doorstep on June 1st or 2nd. Time just took forever. And you guys maybe that's short. I don't know. Maybe like on average they're 8 months or 7 months, and this was a plus. Wasn't a plus for me. Didn't happen fast enough. Really frustrating. The third category is the cases. The cases in here, I actually really like these cases. They're super clear. Like the front of them is super clear. Like you can see really well. I know this might not matter to some of you guys, but I love the labels at the top. That's one of my complaints with some other companies I'll talk about later. It's like you pay all that money and the label looks like a 5th grader did it. I love this. I love the case. The only problem with this case, I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of creaky. It's just a creaky case. And I don't mean that to like the case sucks. I think it's really sturdy. I love the edges and the clips, and I like the case. It's a little bit creaky. And my next complaint, and this is maybe the only one I care about, so maybe that's why it bugs me. In this corner, you can kind of see it right there. In that corner, there's a piece of lint underneath the case. Does it kill it? No. Does it bother me? Yes, it does bother me because, again, you pay that money, and this is, especially because it's the one I really cared about, it just sucks. You have to really look at it. It's not just everyone's not gonna notice it. I noticed it because it's the main one I cared about in the whole bunch. And maybe they're all creaky, and maybe they all have lint. I don't know, never done this before. Fourth category was customer service. I have to say, hands down, the customer service was fantastic. And he emailed me back and forth right away. I mean, max was 48 hours. Max. I mean, it was almost 24 hours or less every single time. Really kind, really on top of it, willing to answer all my questions. Next category is price. I thought the price was fair for the service. It seemed somewhere in the middle between the different grading companies. I think it was about $15 a book. You could kind of bundle the shipping together. So I think for the 4 books total, it ended up costing me like $85 to get them shipped back to me, plus the cost of shipping them there. So it wasn't too bad. It ended up being, I think, once you put it all together, somewhere between $20 and $25 a book with the ship there and the ship back. I use this company again. Short answer is yes. I would absolutely use CBCS again. I think they have good reputation in the community. You can sell their books. They seem to, okay, CGC people, don't murder me, but they seem to kind of hold up in price with CGC books online. So that's all I can go off of. Again, I'm new to this, so don't be offended. I'm not trying to offend you. But I think the cases are good. The grading seems good. The communication was fantastic. I would definitely use them again for my own personal use. I would not use them again if I was going to do resale. Resale, they do have a $35 fee if you want to get a book in a shorter amount of time. I think it's somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks. I think it's more 3 than it is 2. And you have to pay the same shipping. It's an extra $20 because the standard fee is $15. It's an extra $20, and you get it back a lot quicker. So if you're going to flip a book, that'd be the way to do it. Send it in that way. Pay the extra $20, and I would. But then again, CGC I've been told is like instant $50. If you're going to grade a book, it's $50. Just write it now. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to be at least $50. So in that way, I mean, if you pay $35 plus the shipping costs, I mean, you're at what, 55, somewhere in there. That might be worth it because you get it back a lot faster. It has a similar weight in the community. The grading is what I would consider accurate, and you can sell it. So let me know what you guys think. Again, the Superman number 14, 9.8, and the Outcast number 1 first print 9.8 are both for sale. I'm trying to sell those to actually get money for a convention I'm going to this summer. Eastman's going to sign a bunch of my stuff. I'm going to have it CGC'd and graded. So that'll be my review for them when I get all those back. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you've had a good experience with CBCS, if you've had similar problems, different problems, if you like the service, you disagree with something I said in there, let me know. Again, be kind though. I've never done this. I'm new, so just keep that in mind as you guys comment. I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good day.